for people who find themselves with businesses and then find themselves with less freedom than they thought, or a business which they don't really enjoy, one of the ways that will be offered to cope with that is to delegate and systemize. And I did this, and I did it successfully, but it was not without a lot of struggle. And the systemizing alone did not achieve the outcome. The systemizing didn't achieve the outcome. It was actually when I did some excavation in myself that I achieved the outcome. So what do I mean? You can systemize and process out your business, and you could be doing that for years and years and years and still not step away. And actually, the systemizing and processing can become very enjoyable. It can become very soothing. It can be an excuse to not actually go do the thing, which is the stepping away part and allowing other people to take over. And the more you do it, the more entrenched you get in doing it, and it kind of continues forever. The thing for me was I had a tendency to want to systemize things, to have everything running and humming, and not needing me to do uncomfortable things. I needed it to essentially legitimize me, to protect me. And so far from being able to step away, systemizing actually fed a lot of the disorder. It created a situation that I couldn't actually step away from. So what we're coming around to here is that the tool, the mechanism that people use to step away can actually become a trap that means people stay for longer. And the answer is to realize that there is something greater for you to step into, and that realization is what makes it possible to finish the job and to actually move on. And I think this is relevant to everyone, because almost everyone I've met has a tendency to pour and pour and pour into something. A business might exist to legitimize somebody. It might exist to prove something. And so that never wants to be starved. That has to be fed at all times. So as much as we hear the advice and heed the advice that we are no longer like helping our business, or we're constraining it, or we know that we're constraining our own life and potential because this business is not the best use of it anymore. Although it could be very helpful, it could be a good cash generating asset, we actually need to be over here now. And yet it entangles us with its tentacles, and we apply the tool to try to escape it, and the tool becomes part of the trap. So I don't conclude this video with any advice necessarily. It's obviously down to the individual, but I conclude this video as simply to bring this to your awareness. And maybe if you look at, if you're currently trying to leave your company and you're systemizing it, is to look at maybe how long that has taken you so far, and what is good enough, and have you reached that point, or did you reach that point a long time ago where it was good enough? And then as you move into stepping away, as you think about doing that, as you actually try and do it, what is the thing that is catching you in that moment? How does that moment feel? And where are you arrested? Where is the tension? Where is the next excuse coming from? And simply have an awareness around it. Again, I can't dispense advice into any specific situation, and I'm not going to give a generic template because there isn't one. But I think awareness alone is often all that's necessary to oftentimes figure it out by yourself. All right, that's it.